Every project begins with the exact same question: what kind of music will I create? What sounds and instruments can help me tell this story? And that's where the script analysis comes in. We'll look for those answers right inside the story. In this animated short film, we have a story based on 3 real-life characters who left their mark on Betim's history. Father Osorio, a figure who stood for faith, community leadership, and the spiritual tradition of the town. Teacher Josefina Bento, she was a true icon of education and local culture. The colonial house where she lived is now the Josefina Bento House of Culture, the oldest historical landmark in our town. And finally, Paige Alfasi, an unforgettable, folkloric, and popular figure who is part of the fond memories of Betim's daily life. I decided that the base of instruments that would tie this score together would be orchestral ones like piano, strings, and flutes. I started adding more characteristic and regional instruments to our story, like, for example, the harpsichord, an instrument widely used in the Baroque churches of our region. The organ was also an instrument that helped us set this religious mood for our story. Still looking for more local identity, I used a lot of percussion and acoustic guitar, which are very expressive instruments in our regional music. Recording these guitars also helped to bring a much more human touch to these characters. We also have in this score celesta and xylophone, which I found interesting to use because even though it's based on real people, it is an animation, and I felt it needed a more playful, childlike touch. And these instruments really have that ability. In the part of the story involving these 3 characters, I started by recording some Foley, then building the ambiences for the locations. After that, the music started fading in and out at points that helped the story's narrative.
Uma coruja na paróquia? Aqui você não fica, sua mensageira da morte. Sai! Vá, seu mensageiro da morte! Mau agouro!
And this story that began with an opening musical theme now wraps up with a classic happy ending style. A large part of this short film is based on the narration of these characters' biographies. So the idea I had here was to make the music progress according to the evolution of each character's story. According to the evolution of each character's story, as new life cycles for the characters were happening, the music was also changing to follow along with more minimalist moments and parts with more layers of instruments. This works like spots to mark each specific moment. For the priest and the teacher's theme, my approach was quite similar, just creating a pleasant track that would immerse the viewer in the story. Unlike scoring, where the music comes in and out at specific times, here the music keeps going, shifting according to the story's build-up. Now, for Peter Alphys's theme, I needed to emphasize a specific trait of this character. He was funny, a teller of tall tales, a narrator of fables and great adventures. So his theme has a circus-like feel mixed with a little bit of adventure. So that is how this soundtrack was born, where the characters and their journeys are what guide us to find the best way to tell this story.